One of his names is Vachaspati. Vachaha Patihi Vachaspati. He is the Lord of Vak. Vak means here Veda. Veda Vidya. So he is the Lord of Veda. So he is called Vachaspati. Not only that, he is the Lord of your speech. Speech. What is the difference between us and people, those who cannot speak? Deaf? Deaf, right? What is the difference? Do they have a tongue? Yes, there is a tongue. Do they have all these things, larynx, pharynx, everything? Yes, they have everything. They have lips, they have teeth, they have palatal, they have tongue, they have glottis, everything they have. But what is missing there? Physically, there is no difference. He has everything that you have, but you are able to speak, and he is not able to speak. Why? Something is missing. What is that? That something should come from inside, that Shakti. That Shakti should come from inside, then only you can be able to speak. If that Shakti doesn't come, that is why that Shakti is called Para, Pashyanti, Vaikari. There are three types of Shakti. Energy. Energy is called Para, Pashyanti, Vaikari. So that Shakti, it comes from Nabhisthana. From Mooladhara, Nabhisthana it comes. Even for normal alphabet also, A, I, E, U. For every sound there is a point of energy, the place of articulation. Place of articulation, where that sound comes from. No. When you say the vowels particularly, it should come from here. So the sound should come from your Nabhi, navel. Then only that sound creates a proper vibration. So that is why while chanting the Veda, while chanting the mantra, for 12 years they learn the Veda, 12 years, 24 hours they do that. And how much energy they spent on that energy, even physically you cannot spend that much energy. It consumes a lot of energy. So that energy should come from here. That Shakti is Paramatma. That Shakti is Paramatma. Physically you have everything. Physically you have everything. Medically, can you make a deaf person speak? Dumb. Sorry, dumb. No, okay. I am always confused, deaf and dumb. Dumb. Okay, deaf. Okay. So that is why I always use Sanskrit Shabda, Mukha and Badhya. So there is a Shishya for Shankaracharya, right? He, what is his name? He wrote Mukha Panchasha. So only with the divine power you can make somebody speak. With the medical power, medical technology, you cannot make somebody speak. Why? That Shakti should come. That is Paramatma. So Vachaspatihi, Udaradhihi, and that Prajna in Paramatma, Dhi means Prajna, Buddhi. That efficiency. That Prajna is Udara. So if Paramatma wants, he gives that power to everybody. Anybody can give that power. I always quote the shloka by Dhruva. Dhruva, when he did tapas, he was just 5 years old. 5 years old. And he went for tapas. You know the reason, right? His stepmother, Suruchi, did not allow him to sit in his father's lap, Uttarapada's lap, because Suruchi's son is there. And she did not allow Dhruva because Dhruva is Suniti's son. Then Dhruva asked her, why can't I sit in my father's lap? She said, no, you cannot sit because you are born as son of Suniti. So go and do tapas for Sriman Narayana and be born as my son in the next birth. Then Dhruva went to his mother, Suniti, and he told Suniti that Suruchi said this, go and do tapas for Srimanarayana to give another birth as Suruchi's son. Then Suniti said, there is half Satyam, half Asatyam. Her first advice, I support it. Go and do tapas for Srimanarayana, but not for another birth as Suruchi's son. That is not the thing you have to request, you have to pray Srimanarayana. Ask something else. Ask something, some high level, some position. He knows what it is. And Dhruva went, and on the way, Narada Maharshi came, and Narada Maharshi did Upadesha of Dvadashakshari to Dhruva, and then Dhruva started tapas. Masatrayam, 3 months, he ate only kandamulas. After that, 3 months, he ate only dry leaves.